I kind of have like something I want to do in the game that excites me, but also worries me a little bit. So let's say, right? Let's say we start the game normally. I want to play with you my game from start to until the game is basically out of content, right? And then I'm gonna tell you what I'm not scared about, but what I'm thinking. Sorry. Hello. Load. Hello. Hello. Good morning. Oh, the editor didn't wake up yet. It's fine. It's fine. Can totally understand that. Is it really like... Okay, well, let's pretend that this works. Load game. Aha. Yeah, load game. Yeah, there we go. That's what I mean. And then the items, right? This could be a console function, yeah. Unlock some items. Unlock all. Yeah, so basically if false, right? We don't want this. Oh god, he's coding now? Yeah, I'm coding now because we're gonna play Elden Ring today. And so I'm trying to find a new like way to do things. I still have a video I would like to watch from a game developer that failed his launch or his game, how much he made. I don't think it wasn't even failed. I think he made 50k, which I would assume is a good number. I think 50k is a good number for a game. If it's your first game especially. We're gonna play the game normally. What we have... Oh, shit. Wait. We need to fix the skill tree first. So, which ability should we have first? Oh, by the way, I tested... Oh, I didn't manage to test chain lighting. But it should work. It should actually work.
Gotcha, bitch!
I'm gonna ban him. It's my turn. I'll ban him. Load. Boom. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I think we want Shield Bash and Wind Slash first. As the first abilities. And then this is supposed to be... Like, it doesn't work yet. But I'll fix that later, because, yeah. So this is the first ability I want. Let's put it here. To be symmetrical. Now, this is a purely non-damaging ability, but it does knockback. And the knockback scales with each level. To be even more crazy. The unreadability of a soul...
no.
Wait, unreliability.
Just subscribe.
Oh, man.
Big tick support for 10 years.
Thank you.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
Sorry for what?
I don't want to be like pigs.
Love you, man.
Oh, man. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you so much. What a big dick supporter. Nello there, Seth on YouTube. Are you a C++ game dev? Yeah, I am.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
We're currently working on the game.
Nice.
Alright, we have Taunt here and then Intervene. These are more utility based. And this is actually not supposed to be a skill anymore, I think. Let's see, do we have any other skills? No. Well, we could use Ground Slam, but I don't think... Well, maybe Ground Slam is something this hero would do, but I think it's more like someone that uses a mace. He uses Ground Slam, right? This guy is more of a slasher. So we need more slashing attacks. Essentially Wind Slash, Bullfang Fist, and then maybe some other slash, and then the big slash. Like slashing these nuts. Alright, yeah. So not a skill, but maybe a stat. Simple stat, something like this. We're gonna build the skill tree. So what do we get here? We get knockback plus 40 and physical damage plus 10, right? And then what could we actually get as a good stat? That helps this. This is the utility branch, right?
Hello, Cakez.
Hello. Good morning, Baguettes. Good morning, sir. Yeah. That's a nice fart. I mean, I can't go for knockback in particular because then every attack would actually apply knockback, which is bad. We could go for block chance. Which only makes sense if you have a shield, though. I could go, intervene, damage, absorb. This could be part of like a branch that splits off after intervene to make it better. Cooldowns. Well, cooldowns is a good idea here. Because then I can say, I just need to check how are cooldowns defined. It's game.h, right? Stat, cooldown, multi. So, base is 1, only increased. Okay. So, cooldowns would be, for example, minus 5%. And then he can use his abilities 5% more often. Guys, is this supposed to be balloons? Balloons, ja? Still not playing? So Cake still not playing, I see. What do you mean? Playing. We're currently working on the game, brother. What are you talking about? Is this guy a Dumbo? I can't really tell. Maybe he is. We'll have to see. Alright, minus 5% for cooldowns here too. Now we have those two, right? By the way, guys, like this side of my Elden Dings, this side of my head for some reason hurts. I don't know what it is. It's like some internal thing. Guys, I'm dying maybe. Gotta be careful here. RIP. You're gonna play the game until it's out of content. You said you're gonna play the game until it's out of content. Yeah, I am doing that right now, but I'm currently creating said content by building a skill tree for this guy right here. The defender, which is the first unit in the game. And also, we should fix this little nipple there. That doesn't look too nice. Let's see. Yeah, over here. I moved this thing. And this accidentally started to bleed into the sprite, which I don't want. There you go. It's gone now. Nice. Nice. Is that a sad orange? Yeah, that's a sad orange because you're quitting the game. That's essentially... It's essentially this thing right here. Oh, you can't see it because I'm in the way. And I was in the way the entire time. Let me show you. You could see right here. Like I changed this to be a little bit more dramatic. But when you try to quit the game, he's like going out and he starts to cry. It's a tower defense game. Yes, sir. It is a tower defense game. Uh-oh. I mean, okay, so at least it shows up here. That's good. At least the UI still works, but there was supposed to be a point. Which means we have to do some coding changes. Shit. And I didn't change the... Did I? I did. Cool. So, after intervene, I want to basically branch off into a couple more. That give cooldown... that give intervene... Make intervene better. Much cooler. And for that, we could go with... I guess this. Suppose. Why not? There we go. That looks good. Sprite. Sprite. There we go. How does that look? Doesn't look too nice, huh? Maybe we need to make it more straight. Something like that. I think that fits the theme of the skill tree much better, right? Yeah. So basically, but this is bad, right? I want the player to have choice. So what we'll do here is give him two choices. Well, there's more, yeah. With this thing, brother. We're gonna give him two paths. Right? They can go here or here. And then what do we have down here? This gives me cooldowns. And so what would be a cooldown sprite look like? What would a cooldown sprite look like? Actually, this would be... But then we have all of these points. So I guess I need a new sprite here. Sand clock. Yeah. Sand clock would be nice for cooldowns, right? You have a good idea there. We can make that really fast. Actually, there you go. I have 2 templates here. Then we could just keep on extending, and then I even already have a cock somewhere. There we go. See that? We can use this. A sand cock. Hopefully it fits. Usually it doesn't fit. Mine's too large. Yep. Shit. Eternal problem. Okay. What about this? This doesn't have any contrast. Fuck. It's the smallest I can make it, I think. So what am I gonna do here? It looks really good. What if I don't extend the pixels here? Looks bad, right? But maybe it works. Yeah, I mean, can you still make out what it is? I think you can. Now, can we move it in here? See, this is the issue. It doesn't really align. It doesn't align because it's either too small. Like, I would have to extend this. And then somehow make one side smaller. Ah, that looks so bad, man. Fuck. What are we gonna do? Oh, sorry, one more example, then I'll just shut up about this. If I resize my Spotify app on my 16-core machine, the UI refreshes at like 3 FPS while resizing. How do I make a modern CPU take 300 milliseconds to lay out some rects? I think it's the Windows call, to be honest. Let's see. Really? Oh yeah, it is really slow. You're right. I don't know. Cakez, may I ask a design choice question regarding the Minecraft? Sure. Sure. Of course. God damn it! This sucks! How do I do this? Fuck, bro! You are such a nice...
Gotcha, bitch!
Like, okay, fine. I mean... maybe it's possible to do it differently. Right, guys, maybe we can do it differently. Hey! Sucks. It fucking sucks. It fucking sucks. It's dog shit. It's fucking dog shit. Dog shit. Stupid. It's fucking stupid. Make the bubble bigger, easy? Make the bubble bigger, easy. It has to fit in this, bro. It has to fit in here. So I have to make it this big. Cakez, it looks like a butt plug. Please don't be rude. Well, fine. We have a cock here. What about this cock? Huh? Can we fit that in? It's too large as well, bro. You fucking kidding me? How? It just doesn't fit because of the size I chose. I'm a fucking idiot. I should have chosen one bigger on each side. Fuck. Pixel art is hard, guys. It's even harder than than normal art. Damn pixel art. To make a clock with 4 pixels, yeah. How can we do that? Fuck. Wait, we have one more chance. I made this. This is going to work. 100%. Oh, please don't spill the coffee. Please don't. Also, why does this keep moving? I told you to stay here. To the left. To the left. Not the right. Not the middle. To the left. Stay there. Hello, Shade 11. It doesn't fit because it is not aligned with the center of the pixels. I can't align it with the center of the pixels. Oh, man. Fuck. Are you kidding me? It doesn't work, guys. This is so fucking stupid. Why not make it without the outline since all the other icons in the Skilltree don't have an outline? Oh yeah, true. I mean, I could try that. Fine. Fine. You know what? We don't need a clock. We don't need it. It's totally okay. You know, guys, that is totally fine. We don't need it. You know, we'll just do it like this. It's fine. You know? Totally okay. I think this is it, guys. This is it. Oof. Terrible. Terrible. If a clock can be destroyed based on its type and amount of hits, if a block, then it must have some health. But there's also a bedrock block, which should be impossible to destroy. Now, how do you design the bedrock block to be indestructible without affecting the checks on the other type of blocks? For example, bedrock has 100 million HP, but then over enough hits it will eventually be destroyed. If you place a check, then it will be performed each and every time on other blocks. No, you're wrong. What you do is this. You guys think I'm some stupid Dumbo ass coder, right? You think I can't figure this out in like a heartbeat? What you have is this, right? Look, you have an enum for blocks, block types, right? Very easy. You know, you have your mama. And then you have this, what is that? Bedrock block, right? The bed. Yeah, that's the bedrock block, okay? Now, what you do here is you have a struct. You don't even need that. But let's say, right, you have a struct. But you can have like an array. Right now in C++ it would be easy, right? We would have block healths or something, right? Healths. Something like that. That's an array of, you know, block count. We don't need block count, but we'll keep it block count, right? And then that is an int array, right? Because it has its health, how many hits, right? Now, for your mama, that's very easy. You just need one hit. One hit and you move on, you know? But for the bedrock, you do -1. And so all you have to do is when you hit the block, you know, this is like some code that hits your mama, right? This is where you do an if check. If the block healths on the block type, right? Let's say you have some block type from somewhere. Right, let's say that is from somewhere, which you will need, right? If that health is greater than 0, and then you count, your, let's say, hit count, you know. But let's say, how about you get if that's greater than 0 and then the hit count is greater or equal to the block healths block type. There you go. And then you obviously have some hit count, right, from somewhere as well. There you go. And then you destroy. Or how about, yeah, you finish, right? That's what you do. Very simple. Then the block can never be destroyed. Any big fucks around? No, we just get it done, brother. We get it done. We go in there, we have a plan, and we get it done. Then 0 would also be valid indestructible amount of HP. Yeah, sure, you could say 0. True. Doesn't have to be -1. I wasn't thinking about that part, sure. Yeah. Excuse me. But yeah. Now, does that answer your question, sir? Can I move on to my game now instead of being distracted by this question of like easy codage? Can we move on to more difficult matters? Yeah, good. Very nice. Cakez, you could have added 1 pixel drop shadow to the block and solve the alignment issue with that forehead. What? You mean the drop shadow? To this? Yeah, maybe. You're not wrong there. Totally agree. But however, not but, however, you know, not nice but however, I need to drink some water. My voice fucked up. It just stinked me. Just fucking stinked me because of this dog shit construction. Piss off. Every single icon on these, and these are not perfect icons, right? They don't really look that great. I will probably have to redesign them, which is a lot of work. They don't look that great. I will probably have to do this. But maybe not. We'll see, right? It's UI again. It's readability. If I go in the game, and let's say we save here really quickly. It does have decent amount of contrast, but it can be better. Right? It can be good. It does have some good contrast already. But yeah, essentially, when you have a skill point, this turns green, right? And then that, basically green is always an indication of, excuse me, of something being active, right? So I want to use green. But yeah. We could also use light roots, you know, make the root brighter. Turn it into a bright root and then have this be brown, dark brown, and then light brown. Like with this right here. If I give myself some money, you see how this, since it's selected, right? If I had one more unit, there would be a darker selection, just like the menu. This guy's selected because, well, we only have one, right? But yeah. What was I working on? Oh yeah, I was working on this pixel art thing. Fuck, man. I think this is good enough. This even fits. It doesn't fit. Are you fucking kidding me? It doesn't fit in the fucking thing because it is 1 pixel too tall. Is your Celeste C++ video good for beginners? For C++ beginners? Maybe not. Maybe you need to learn C++ first. But it is good for engine development beginners. So for example, if you have made some, so if you have followed some tutorials before, you know a little bit about the language. I say everything I do, I explain everything I do, but you know, I'm not explaining a pointer, for example, right? I'm not saying, okay, a pointer is, you know, a pointer into, let's say, an array of memory slots, and like I don't explain that stuff. But it is good as a, like, beginner's guide on how one could potentially make an engine, you know? I have that problem even inside the renderer and nobody understands what I talk about. The pixel center jankiness, I hate it. So I guess what we'll have to do here is just create a drop shadow. This looks so bad. No, I don't do it! Okay, we need to do something else, guys. It's impossible. Guys, it is impossible. Impossible. It does not work. It doesn't work, man. Come on! It just won't be aligned. What if we try, you know? Why not give it a test here? So bad. But I got a good video on the whole disaster of No Man's Sky. I should put into a reaction. No, if it's by the Internet Historian, then I watched the one from the Internet Historian. I don't think a single video is better than one of his videos. And that one was like 50 minutes, bro. So I'm not gonna react to a 50-minute video. It's too long. Turns into like an hour video. And cutting an hour video is just... ugh. At the moment, I don't have the time for that. My drawing skills are low, but check what I have posted in Discord general. I can't because Discord doesn't start, bro. But I appreciate it. Coco, I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Is Elden Ring DLC after Baby? No, I will start Elden Ring today, but I just can't afford the DLC right now. So we'll just play without the DLC for now. And then when I can, I'll buy that. However, first we make some progress on the game. We always do the work first. Always the work first, guys. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna suck a dick and basically I'm just gonna put it here. I'm doing it, guys. I'm doing it. I feel like it looks shit. It looks shit! I can't do it. No, I can't do it. I can't. It's impossible, guys. I can't do it. I cannot do it. Doesn't look worse than your heart/life icon. This looks good, brother. What are you talking about? This is a nice heart, bro. What is this guy talking about? You're wrong. Okay, bro? That looks good. Because it is in the middle. It is perfectly aligned. There's got to be a way to align this, bro. It's impossible. It is impossible, guys. I can't do it. Maybe a clock. Maybe we can do a clock. Let's try. So if we want to do a clock, right? We want to do this. And put a pixel here. So we start off with like a perfectly aligned pixel grid, right? And then if we want to move on, we will add some pixels on the sides. Okay, that would be the outline. Yeah. Oh. Can you take the first sprite and just take one pixel array from the center along the horizontal? You mean this here? If I do this? We have an eye here. Along the height. Doesn't really work, sir. Unfortunately. Cakes, make the bottom part longer. I tried that, it looks odd. Unfortunately. It looks like ass. And I don't like it when it looks like ass, you know. I want it nice and round. And symmetrical. It's got to do with ADHD, bro. Maybe we can do it, guys. Believe. We just gotta be smart, you know? Where people fail, we are staying smart. What is that, man? I can't believe I'm stuck on a clock. I can't believe I'm stuck on a clock. I am stuck on a clock. It's impossible. Like, how is that happening? The clock blocked, yeah. Might be shit question, but why do you make that shit in this small resolution? Cause I'm an idiot. I'm a stupid idiot, that's why. Well, maybe. We just do this, you know? Nah. Nah. Nope. No, it doesn't work, guys. Shit. Have an idea. Have an idea. I have an idea. It is actually a 10-head idea, guys. I should have thought about that much earlier. Watch. Watch. It will work, guys. Watch. We take this color and we take... Because this thing moves all the time, right? It's supposed to be here, actually. We take this thing, make it a bit bigger, you know?
Am I so out of touch?
Oh, Rafi, my man.
Rafi
Thank you so much for subscribing, brother.
Big
Thank you.
Support for 18 years.
My man, 18 fucking years, bro. We do this. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. 132. Okay. Wait, we probably want to add that color. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna repaint that. Oh yeah. There we go, guys. We got it. Took only 10 days. It's already 50 minutes. Weird pivot. Just give the block this is destructible and set it to false for the bedrock, or am I under thinking right now? Well, it's about it. You can do that, you know, giving the block a boolean. That's fine. It really wouldn't do much in terms of performance because it only happens when you hit, which is it only affects one block, and that is just one tiny piece of code. That one check will not do anything, and this one boolean will not affect your memory usage at all. So yes, you can do that. Like it's totally like the performance in Minecraft does not come from this one boolean. It comes from managing how the chunks are generated and how you draw the ultimately the faces to the screen. This is where you gain the performance, not with this. Like, I don't even know why people asked me that question earlier. Because, like, it doesn't have anything to do with the actual performance of the game. Alright, let's add that in here, guys. Assets. I added hourglass/sand. GG added hourglass/sand. Yeah, well, we made really big progress today. Holy shit. True. Skilltree passives. That's what. We need a passive. Oh, shit. So this is what I want to do next. Essentially what I want to do is create... what number is this? The poison is number... It's not showing me, of course. Yeah, give me a second. Oi. Skilltree passive hourglass. Now I just added in a new number. And if I take a look at the value is 196 here. Then over here we have sprites that are dependent on the game. UI stuff. We have mission previews, we have items, a bunch of stuff that is going to change. However, the important stuff here is everything that I changed to the disk, to the computer, which is this foliage here. This is important to not change. So if I, for example, go ahead and do this, sprite, dumb, and I build the game, watch what happens. He's a snowman now. Yeah. Like I didn't think it would turn into a snowman. Oh goodness, okay. Awesome. So cool. So essentially what happens is all of the sprites that are saved to the disk, the data on the disk references integers as IDs. It references these enum IDs because they're not unique. They just get shifted down if I add something below. And so this is a section. This section should not be changed. Order, comma, offset, right? Because it's saved to the disk. By index. Okay. So if I undo the change, obviously it changes back, right? Oh, it's still... okay, that's interesting. Huh, I wonder how that affects it. Really cool. Maybe that's because he's like already on the field, but he should be fine now. Anyways, so that's the idea. And so in order to alleviate that, what I'm going to do now is basically shift all of my sprites to give me enough room for foliage and other shit, so that my enum just, I can add more stuff below here, like below the snowman, for example, that allows me to add stuff. So for example, I want to have a foliage count is, and then that would be a value of, let's say, 512. So that means I can only have 512 foliage in the game, and after that point I'm basically fucked. Is 512 enough of foliage? I think it is. I don't think I'm going to draw 500 trees. Right? Right, guys? I don't think there's going to be more than 512. Right, guys? Can I get a right in chat, guys? Can I get a right in chat for this, please? Would you draw more than 512 trees? Copium? No? Right? Yeah. How many maps do you plan to make? A lot. A lot. Like balloons, right? 530? You want a ride? I want a ride, yeah. Yeah. Goddamn right, yeah. Goddamn right, yeah. For the environment, yes. Oh god, I have two Cakez voices playing somewhere and I can't find the second one. The one is the actual nightmare of many of you. Goodness. I drew around 300 characters in their animations. No, you didn't. And also, this is not about characters. This is about foliage. Foliage, aka this stuff right here. A torch. A tree. A bush. A snowman. A deer. Another bush. But in white. A fire. Stuff like that. Cakez, do you like bush? I like bush, yeah. This bush doesn't look good though. I need to change this bush. The perspective is wrong if you take a look at the trees. These are not sorted either. We have an issue here. It looks like I'm not sorting. Uh-oh. Map ruined? No, it's fine. What we can do is just delete them. Like that. And then everything's fine. And also, it's not saved. It's just temporary in the game. This is why odds are better than evens. This is why odds are better than evens. Yeah, this is why odds are better than evens. But, yeah. I should have done odds here. You're right. But it was difficult to do odds with this plus. So if I have odds, right? I can do... On odds, I can do a plus like this. Right? But if I were to do a thicker plus... Very thick plus, right? Ooh. Take a look at that. I mean, it would still work. But damn. That's ugly. Is it? Is it ugly, actually? I don't think it is ugly. It's a bit big. But you know, you can cut off the... You could do that. That's fine. And you could even give it a shading. I mean... Yeah, I mean, that looks bad. 100%. Yeah, that looks bad. You would have to do this. Still looks ass. Anyways, yeah, let's stop with the pixel art. It's too much for now. The 10,000% better. Yeah, change the foliage count to 16 to finish the game faster. Also, I uploaded icons here, check. But your icons are fine. Shit. Like, that's the issue. It doesn't let me zoom in. Ah, cool ideas. I can't really tell what's going on, but really cool ideas, bro. This one looks good. You're smart. You're a really smart person, brother. Damn. This looks kind of like it's flowing outside, though. Right? Anyways, guys, let's not spend too much time on this. I'm too relaxed. I guess I'm having too much fun, but yeah. Okay, so foliage count 512. Let's not make it bigger, right? And then also, what has been pissing me off the entire time is these Skilltree passives. This is also changed to the disk. Also, what the fuck? Eh? Uh-oh, I deleted one light. Wait a second, guys. I've accidentally deleted one light. It's fine, because we can just restart. Go here. Yeah, like my map is broken, by the way, but yeah, I'll fix that later. These passive skill tree things, keystones, sprite icon ability. All of these icons that are dependent or that are being saved to the disk need to be put here as well. The same thing applies to the skill tree too. GitHub? Oh, I don't have a link. Now the issue here is... well, fine. I have these passives here. I like them sorted, right? I do like them sorted very much. That means, if I have... So what is this now? 525. That means... I would have to basically put a count here. GitHub Cakez looking? Yeah, that's my GitHub. Thank you, Aizen. So another, I guess, small or passive. Small passive offset. And then large passive offset. It's not perfect, right? But it works, I guess. I don't know, let's say 600. And then over here we have 700. Doesn't really matter. And then we have a keystone offset. 800. And then abilities, we're gonna have much more. An ability offset. Of, let's say, 2000. Doesn't really matter. I wonder if he would add placeholders that would be replaced later. Let's quickly go through all of the sprites and see if there's anything. This is going to be in code. Yeah, that's fine. UI is always fine because that is hot reloaded. Enemies are fine because they're not saved. They are purely generated in code. Effects are generated in code. Icons like this are generated in code. All of it is generated in code. Animations, another UI buttons. These will most likely all get killed at some point. Don't need them anymore. Animations, wizard, enemies, yeah. This will be sorted later. But for the most part, font atlas. Parallax clouds, yeah. This is all generated in code. Code. Meta block, yeah. All of it is done in code. Cool. By the way, Cakez, since you can't read Discord messages, I updated the bot and added the configuration on screen to on-screen celebration notification. Cool. Awesome. Very nice. Thank you. Yeah, I wanna add some configuration to that. We'll think about the sound effect that it plays, but really, thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, Abif is a giga chat. So now when I build, by the way, we're going to be in trouble. At least the skill tree is going to be completely fucked up now. Okay, but we can fix it, guys. It's totally fine. We can fix it. These are all empty sprites. They don't have a... We can fix it, guys. Oh no, see, we can fix it. We just need to be pixel perfect with the collision. I was on one of them. Shit. I mean, I managed to get one, I guess. Ah, shit. I can't click on it. It's impossible. Ah, there it was. I can't click it because it doesn't have a... Oh, shit. Easy would be to delete it to make it from scratch. True. How do I delete it? I don't have a delete button. No collision rate. Yeah, it has no collision because the sprite is empty. Fuck. You know what? I'm just gonna add in the code really quickly. It's fine. Guys, I know what to do. It's easy. We have... See...
This is when you're doing a good programming session, right? This is when you do some good code. Watch.
Watch this. Ah, fuck. Sorry. No, not yet. Watch in a second. Okay? Watch. This is gonna blow your mind. I programmed the UI in a way that it all goes through one function. It all goes through one function. Watch this. It's this one. Is it? Watch. It's gonna blow your mind. It all goes through this one UI function and we can debug this. Hey? Why won't you go in here? Are you stupid? Hey? Did I like... Hey? Did you not build? You Dumbo? Did I have an error? Hey? These are buttons. Is it like the bug again where... Like, for some reason, like, okay, this is a Visual Studio Code issue. Okay, that's not me issue. It's literally a Visual Studio Code issue because these are all buttons. These are all buttons. No, this is Visual Studio Code issue, guys. Like, it can only be fixed by restarting Visual Studio Code. Destroyed my thing, man. My head is so blown. Oh my god, Cake. Shut the fuck up. Thanks for the 20 bits, bitch. In denial. Hey, guys, it is a Visual Studio Code issue. Are you stupid? It is literally Visual Studio Code. Okay? I will not get this. Watch. It will work. I'll show you. I'll prove it to you. Watch. I told you. I told you. I told you. I told you. But so essentially, what we're gonna do is the isot. No, point in rect. The rect, right? Right here. We don't have a size for the rect, right? So that means if we don't have a size, then we're gonna set the size to 5 by 5. Okay, and then that should fix it for now. Where are the face filters? I had to remove them, unfortunately. Hello, Inukai. I'm gonna read it in a second. I had to remove them, unfortunately, because the face filters were making my computer lag so much that I couldn't play. I couldn't record, stream, and play at the same time. I would love to bring them back, but I just don't have a strong enough computer. Okay, I can't click them now, which means... There you go. We can change the sprites. Poison 12. Can't type. Poison. Fuck! Again. Poison 12. There you go. Lunde. Your mommy. Elegante. Plus 12. So that would be 72 if my math is correct. And it seems like it starts on 1600. Now. And then in the game, what we have to do here, game.h, what we have to do is, no, not h, the CPP. Skilltree passive. We have to add the passive in the correct position here, and then we get an assertion because we need to give it a name as well. That is our glass. And now it is going to give us a static assertion. I think. Stat node sprites, stat node names. Is it though? I don't think it is. There's no static assertion. But essentially, this is how I control which passives here which sprites are showing up right here. Now we have this in there. Boom. If I click the correct one, it's like the UI is kind of dog shit here. But essentially now we can go ahead and turn this into a cool cooldown sprite if I click the right one. There you go. Very nice. And then what do we have down here? So if this is cooldown, right, then maybe this should be damage or maybe defense, right? We could also go for defense. That would be a cool option because then maybe down here we have defense. We got this done now. Then I think we have another one here. That was supposed to be... actually, I think we have two here, yeah? Let's quickly turn those into live. Let's just quickly fix. Now the thing is, right? Problem is, I need to make sure that I don't have a loose end that I could potentially click here. I'm going to try to figure out if all of these are correct, but there might be one hidden. Shit. That might be an issue. That actually might be an issue. Uh-oh. Okay, let's count. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16. Let's see if this is actually correct. Where is that? Skilltree node count. Ah, okay, so it's another Visual Studio Code issue because you're not... Wait, actually this is just if I press the right mouse button. So that's wrong. It draws the connections. Node connection count. We need to find the definition of a node. This is where we find it. There we go. How many? 16! Huh. Okay, we got lucky. We got lucky here. Nice. That, at least for this one, we are good. Alright. Very nice. Okay, so we might as well finish developing the skill tree here. So these are cooldowns. Then this would be... since we use shield bash here, right? What type of stat could we use? Maybe we could say, okay, well, increase your armor by a percentage value. Well, we could also give the unit knockback resistance, but it doesn't really do much here. I wonder if I can say, well, knockback in general has an increased value of 10%. And then maybe add like a... Well, the small things here, these small dots, or not dots, these small nodes, they are not called dots, they're called nodes. But I do have 10% here, so I guess it does work. What type of stat could we get here? Life regeneration? I mean, this is supposed to be like the tank path, right? So support and protect other units. This is what this unit is all about. And also some normal range damage with slashes and bleed. That's what this guy is all about, right? That's his thing. Which means... well, this has knockback, right? We do percent here. I don't want to have these boring ass nodes. They need to be more interesting, right? It needs to be, oh, I know exactly what I'm gonna do because the node tree is so simple. I want this to be, you know, gameplay changing. I want the gameplay to be changed. So cooldown reduction here means, okay, I can use my abilities faster. That's awesome. The moment I get this, instead of 10 seconds, it takes 9 when I have this. Good. That's good. However, here, knockback means they are pushed back further, which is also good. However, I think it's a little too one-dimensional and bland, right? Maybe not enough options, maybe not enough connections. Now, this is probably something I have to design over time, right? With feedback, essentially. I think small nodes can be simple and have the major ones be game changers. True, that is 100%, I agree. But I think I need more ways to travel along the tree. They're just filters to delay progress. True, please do that once with feedback. Of course, I will change it all the time with feedback, obviously. I would not be like, oh, you guys are wrong. No. I will listen to feedback when we get stuff. Yeah, of course, 100%. Yeah. Oh yeah, over here was this thing. The absorption, intervene, damage absorption. which makes it a bit more powerful, but not by much. 2%. What is this? What are we listening to? My ding ding dong? What is this? 4%. Ah, it's gonna be percentage. It has to be percent. We're gonna fix that really quickly. No, it's not in assets. It's in texts. Get rid of this. Shit. It is not percentage, is it? How do I do that? Wait, no, it's the name. Here. It actually does work. It's a bit long, though. Intervene or damage absorption. Maybe it should just be called damage absorption. It's a bit long, isn't it? Intervene absorption. It's not perfect, but we'll see. I don't know if this is OP or not, because I'm pretty sure you can reach very high values. Maybe this is underpowered. Not really sure. We'll have to see. Case, a cool idea to reconnect with different wires can work for your talent tree. What do you mean exactly? You mean this stuff here? I'm not sure what you mean. He needs to emotionally prepare himself before reading your messages, yeah. His selective reading skills are something else. Shut the fuck up. No, it doesn't fit the theme. This is more electric theme. While my game is more like, it's more like wood. Right? Something like that. Knock on wood. So for me, it has to be brown and in like a wooden style. Something like different wires to connect talents. What I will do is draw like a root behind here. Earth, wooden game, roots. Roots is mostly what I have. Yeah. Cakes, I don't want to derail you, but we already checked the small games made in Germany event on Steam. I don't think we have. Welcome to Games Made in Germany 2024. Oh god. Okay. This is made in Germany? Is this a stream? Enshrouded? Ah, it's too many games. Oh god. Thronefall? Isn't this made by Jonas Tyrola? Is that his name? That is him. He's definitely not live right now. This is a video. Overwhelmingly positive. 13,000. Holy shit. Man, I need to release, guys. I really need to release my game. I need to be faster. I mean, I guess the first game always takes a long time, right? We are learning. I guess we're learning, right? But man, I do really need to release. Stop linking me this. Okay, stop. We're making a good game here. Something never seen before. Okay, that takes time. Shit. The outline on these is dark. I have to change that. Then don't watch videos.
Now I do this for entertainment, brother, okay?
I know what you mean. I could just sit here programming, but I did that for 2 years, okay? Another Bloon City clone. I agree with you, Cakes. You really need to release because so far most things you release are burps. So let's get shit. Okay, bro. Clocks looks nice now. Yeah, the clock looks nice, right? It's basically much better than any of the other ones here. Anyways, we will not get far along the tree enough. But I think we had knockback here, right? Let's add that. Knockback. Where's the knockback here? No, that's resistance. There you go. We do 10% more knockback. Can't be too much here. And then what would this be? Maybe this should be a different sprite too. And then if this is a different sprite, then this is a different sprite. But if this is knockback, right? Should this be knockback too? You know what? I'm going for it. I'm going. 10%. There you go. We have it. I decided. So that's going to be it for now. Now there is 100%, there has to be. I have a cool idea. We need to add a couple more before we begin. Put here. Put here. Put here. Is this aligned? I think it is, right? There we go. So this and this has choices. Maybe not that high. You know what I find crazy,
Commit
guys?
and push
Hello, Zend.
immediately, and then go wagon.
Guys, is this my ADHD or is this is the same height, right? That is the same. Better than Path of Exile? No, absolutely not. You're delusional. Absolutely
Am I
delusional.
so out of touch?
It's not even funny.
No.
Zent12 just subscribe.
My man Zed,
Big
thank
tick
you.
support for 9
Appreciate it, bro.
years.
Thank you so much. I need to make the... So what in this image is wrong, right? What this image doesn't give us at the moment, right? Is the following. Maybe I have to change this anchor point, but let's say this is a good starting point for now. I need roots in the background to make it look somewhat more interesting than a blank menu. I need a better font on top here to make basically what the UI UX designer was talking about yesterday that we read, or was it 2 days ago? Where you have a readable font for what you want the user to read, and then you have a different font for headings in menus. So for example, this font looks off a little bit small because it is supposed to be the readable font. And so that is where I have to improve my game still. And then I need to have maybe a better section up here to... Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. We'll see. And then obviously finish the skill tree, but yeah. The the UX designer from the random Steam review? Yeah, but he was right. And like, listen, so what? Yes, I could go into a Steam review myself and pretend to be a UI UX designer and write this. However, his points made perfect sense. So I'm approaching this not from a questioning whether this guy is legit or not. I'm taking what he says and I'm thinking about it and I'm applying it to a situation. And if that makes sense, then he just gave me a good tip. You could go to the Steam reviews and pretend to be a game developer. Yeah, exactly. Which countries is in your city? In your city, Cakez in Euro. Ja. Yeah. I don't know, man. Yeah. Guys, I have a cool idea. For this, we're going to add a range. Fuck, this can only be... man, if I add range... I mean, then this... I want only to affect the ability, not his range in general. Shit. That sucks. It was very effective. Shit. So what I was thinking... Well, okay, cool. We can use... God, this is not sorted at all, is it? Attack radius. I could go for attack radius here and say, well, okay, fine, we have 5% more attack radius on these. Wait, was this 4? Must have done a mistake here. Give us 5% on these. And then it makes the wind slash shoot further. But this... So what I want to be careful with is the following. I want to be careful with buffing the base unit too much using the skill tree, because then levels become too easy. Because what I have in the game is the following. Each level has the same base enemies spawning. So you can see that we have 20 enemies spawning on round 1. That will never change. Okay? That will never change. So, on every level, okay, that I design. However, each level can have their own special enemies on top of this base collection of enemies, okay? Bloons always spawns the same enemies per level too, and I think I agree, because it makes it very easy to balance then that particular wave for like the average player. And then you have that on every level, but what you then have to design is not 10 different waves for 10 different levels. You just have to design the level. So basically you have, this is how many enemies spawn, the user can expect that. However, each level can have 1 or 2 or 10 or 20 or 100 special enemies added on top. So for example, what I can do in the level, and I don't have that implemented yet, but in the future we will. I will have a list here of additional enemies that spawn that I can place at certain time intervals. And then this list, and I could even hardcode this if I want to, but it's easier to put this like dynamically on the level. So then each level has, let's say, for example, in round 1, a ginormous dragon appears in round 1. And that dragon has an insanely slow movement speed. But if you get too close to the dragon or whatever it is, a golem, he will one-shot you. So you have to play around the fact that the golem is slowly approaching your base already on round 1. And that makes the level really difficult to do. But you know, maybe he is scripted to stand here at that point and then move on after a while. Something like that. So the levels will be different in a way where these special enemies appear at different times, but we always have the baseline of the same enemies spawning. Cakez, I have a quality life suggestion for the game. How about you quit? A big button, quit top left, so people can easily exit the game when they realize how trash it is. It doesn't even affect me. You know, this doesn't affect me at all, because you're wrong. So, yeah, that failed, brother. That totally failed. You're wrong. So the game is at a point, no new gameplay changing features gonna be added. You can focus on balancing. What I'm working on right now is basically adding all of these gameplay features, yes. And once they are there, I can then focus on exclusively balancing. Right now, I'm trying to create a baseline. So for example, what will we put here? It's always difficult, but I guess we can add... I mean, I don't want to do physical damage, man. But I guess we can. Physical damage plus 10%. And tier 2 for now. Which obviously makes this guy stronger by default when you place him. Something like that. This is what I want to avoid, because then the base unit gets very strong at the beginning, becomes a joke. Right now his base damage is I think 30 or 35. If he attacks units with 10% more, you know what, guys, a quick GL renderer. We have a Q sword here. Wait, we do sword. Hey, Cakez. Hello there, my man. What is the best way to contact you about page opportunity? Discord. Or my email on YouTube. And hello there. That's really cool to hear. Sure. Guys, are you sure that Q sword works? Discord that he can't open? Yeah, I can't open Discord right now. That's true. I mean, I can't open Discord right now. Usually it opens though, right? It takes some time, but it does. True. What are you using? Why are you using C-style casts? Yeah, why not? Just because some person on the internet said that it might be undefined behavior. Does that mean it's now? Yeah. Is there a benefit? Yeah, I mean, for me it's easier. That's why. Open it in the browser. You think the browser would load? It's not some person. Listen, man. C-style just works. Yeah, true. It just works. I disagree with the quit button, but Collector has a point. Quality of life features are important. For example, you can use the Steam API to add the refund button directly to the game. Shut up, man. What is your problem? Guys,
The game will be a good game. Just wait.
you're totally wrong. Okay? Absolutely. I don't... What's wrong with you? Are you jealous? Wait, I wanted to... so guys, a Q sword doesn't work. Sorry, but this doesn't work. And I'm gonna prove it to you. So you see how... You see how this tree is wrong? It is drawn on top of this other tree, which is clearly below the other tree.
Newton Morgan Gigabitch.
Hello, Mr. Amida. Good morning, sir. So, it is clearly on top of that tree, right? Let me close the game. I'll show you. STD sword for the transparent transforms in the game. Now, we don't have STD sword anymore, and for that... Oh yeah, that's Discord, yeah. For that, I have algorithm. Wasn't it here? Now, this is gonna increase my compilation time by 1.6 seconds. Remember, guys, within 2-hour window, we can refund the game in Steam. No pun intended. Guys, I will have enough gameplay for you to play for at least like 5-10 hours, okay? Just wait. There's going to be different levels, different strategies. I'm constantly, when I'm not streaming, when I'm like sitting on the toilet or something, I'm thinking about awesome ideas. So what I was gonna talk about earlier today, but I never got to it, is a mechanic. STD sword, Q sword should produce the same result. Yeah, but it doesn't, unfortunately. Now we can test this, right? Oh god, it's so slow. But let's see. Maybe I'm wrong. It's sorted. So Q sword did not work here. I'll prove it to you. We'll close the game again. STD sword gone. Q sword. Maybe the minus. Maybe I need to do B minus A. Right? Maybe we need to swap these two. I'm really not, like, my brain doesn't really function. But isn't it like A minus B is less than or equals? And then B minus A. So it's still, it doesn't like... So wait, I had less than or equals here. Right, we had A layer, less than or equals B layer. Then I want to swap. Or does it not swap? Oh, Yova, good morning, sir. How's it going? How's your game coming along? You guys, Yova is going to participate in the Pirate Software Jam this time. He is going to try to make a game together with a friend, as far as I know. Let's see. Yeah, well, let's try it. Yeah, first, let's run this. Let's see how that looks. I mean, it didn't change, so it will be this here. It's the same. Okay, let's do B minus A. Not sure what that means, though. That's a bit... Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, it does work now, yeah. Let me check. Yeah, I mean, it did take some, like, 10 days. But it does work, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna read it. I can't read it right now. I'm gonna read it after the stream then.
Am I so out of touch?
Zan, I got your message. No, it doesn't load right now.
Gifting one subs to the community.
Yeah, Mr. Amida, my man. What a giga chat. Thank you so much for this huge support, bro. All good, thanks. Guys,
I told you QSub doesn't work, you see that?
so it doesn't work. QSOT is useless. QSOT, ladies and gentlemen. Now, what did I do wrong? Tell me. I changed A and B. Nothing worked. Basically, no, it should have worked before. It isn't even consistent. It doesn't draw it at all. You had 2 QSOTs? Yeah, but I only changed this one here. The second QSOT that I'm using is on the UI. The first QSOT, this is for the game. The second QSOT, if we mark this here, the second QSOT is for UI. You see that here? UI transparent layer. So like, we don't have to take a look at that. We could take a look at this and realize it's wrong. So what is wrong here? Did you fix the other one? Yeah, I managed to fix this one here. Watch. SCD sort. Works. Cakez, you can cast the revalue to int. Maybe it's casted to 0 instead of 1 minus. Or you mean because it's a float? Wait a minute, guys. So it's casted to int and the layer is a float. You guys, the layer is a float value, which means a float is always between 0 and 1 in this case. So that means a float casted to int is always 0. You need to check if less than equals... Oh man. So basically what do I have to do? I have to add 1 here, right? Plus 1. Or multiply by... No. I need to get the sign here. So basically I need to... No. Fuck. If it's the same at 0, then I do plus 1. That's wrong. You need to return 0 if they're the same. Yeah, but I need to return minus 1 if they are like... Yeah, shit. You can just do... I can't do that? Wait, people told me I can't. People were lying to me? Guys, you know why I trust Ashish? Because this guy is like a 10 head. He has ascended the 5 head hood and he has turned into a 10 head, guys. Okay, so that's why. He was able to quickly sort the... what is it called? The indices so that we have the correct ordering. You saw that. I was working on an engine in C++, but I decided it is less hassle to use Godot since I don't want to make other things. Yeah, see, like Jova did it right in my opinion. He started to, you know, play around with C++, see if he likes it. Didn't like it, moved on to Godot. That's perfectly fine, right? So I want you guys to understand that you shouldn't feel ashamed if you use an engine to make your game. Because at the end of the day, what is ultimately the most important thing is a game in the end. That is everything you need. It still doesn't work, guys. They are flickering! Ah, bro! Elden Ring DLC today? Yes. Elden Ring normal first and DLC later. Can't afford the DLC right now. It must be -1, 0 or 1, but you should be able to use the spaceship operator. So. So, your unfunny comments don't add any value to the stream and will only make the game take longer. Think about what you type before you type. Spaceship operator. Spaceship, these nuts. The order of the elements are not guaranteed to be the same if they are the same in the in value in Qsort. Cakes, you don't know about the spaceship operator? Cakes, just assign to value and check if it's less than, greater than, or equal. It's a valid operator, you clown. So what you mean by is that? Doesn't look like a valid operator to me, brother. That does not look like a valid operator to me. It does not look like valid to me. But maybe I'm wrong. Watch. We'll take a look. It's valid in C++ 20. You mean this operator right here? Yeah, that's a good one. That's my type of operator. SCD partial ordering. Nah, brother, brother, this is a partial ordering. That's not an int. Yeah, it looks like it does work, but yeah. Anyways, guys, we'll do the minus. And then we have this float value. And then return value. So value is less than 1. Less than 0. Then minus 1. Otherwise, value greater than 0. Then 1. Otherwise 0. Otherwise 0. Did I do it? Did I one-shot this? I did one-shot this. Indeed. Double ternary? Why? Is that an issue? Which? Like, it's the same thing, brother. What do you mean? I don't know, Cakes. I think you have to warn yourself for the misuse of the warning. Well, I do apologize. It actually seems to be an actual operator, but it's not working here. Cakes, your warnings don't add any value to the stream. It will make the game take longer. You're wrong. And let's get rid of algorithm. It takes too long. Goodbye. Fine. We are approaching the 2-hour mark, guys. It is close to Elden Ring go time. What build do we play, guys? Let me see here. You can just in Qsort, but it doesn't work. Oh, I got it. Qsort is non-stable sort. Sort is stable. So you can't use Qsort. The order of the elements are not guaranteed to be the same if they are the same in value in Qsort. You could use layers in combination with Qsorting. Most 2D games do it. Dev sorting. Huh. Interesting. Maybe check if you fix the sorting. Yeah, we will check that. No. It's just interesting to see what... Like, I don't really understand much from what he says here. But what I do understand is that it looks like it's failing on equal values, which we don't have, but yeah. We don't have that. That is sorted. And the errors are behind the tree again. Hey, thank you. Yeah, Ebef, thank you very much. Maybe check if you fix the sorting. Yeah, Ebef, like, yeah. Thank you, sir. I appreciate the help, sir. Another fix by chat. Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate that. Happens very rarely, because oftentimes you are wrong. But Ebef is actually quite smart. Chat law, that's wrong. You're so wrong, brother. You're so wrong. I don't understand what you're even trying to say here. Let's not draw the circle around the mouse anymore, by the way. Look how fast this disappears. Gone. See that? All right, now we are approaching 2 hours.